Hello, hello. We're going to continue taking a look at the CAGED system, and we're going to look at the A. All right, so if you're playing an open A, you can either use 3 fingers to cover the D, the G, and the B, or, like I play it, you can use 1 finger to bar those 3 strings. Now, I'll usually play this with my 3rd finger, and that's because we're going to be sliding this A shape. Not only is it an A open A, but you can also slide this shape and replace the nut with the bar. All right, so I'm over here at A. I'm going to use my 1st finger. But now I'm going to move up to B over here, A, B, and I'm just going to play those 3 strings. So that's my B. A half step up is C. A full step, D. Full step, half step, F. Full step, G. And finally to A. So it's a triad made up of the open A. Now, another way that you can move this up is by using bar chords. All right, you can use bar chords with the E shape, and you can use bar chords with the A shape. So if I'm starting here with an A, and really focusing on the 3 strings, but here I'm going to replace the nut with my finger. I'm going to cover the whole fret, just like the nut does, and I'm going to play the A shape here. And this is going to give me a B. How do you get that name? The bar chords get named on the 1st finger, where the 1st finger is on the A string. So A, B. This is a B. Up a half step, C. Whole step, D. E. Half step, F. G. And back to A. Okay, so you can use the A shape alone, or you can use it with the bar. Another way that you can think about this is, okay, I've got these 3 strings are covered, but the high E is not. So I can play as I'm moving these up. I can just put my finger 2 frets away on the high E. I'm going to play a B, would look like this. So since the high E string is open, I'm going to cover the high E. I'm moving 2 of my fingers up here, because this is how I would play the A shape. But I'm going to take the middle finger off and put my 1st finger here. And I'm playing these 3 strings, the G, B, and E. Okay, that's a B. I can move it up a half step, C, D, half step, F, G, A. So if I want to just be playing these high notes, these chords, these triads that are made up of high notes, that's what I can be playing. And again, it's working with the A shape. It's just different ways of doing it. I can do the same thing because I have the E and the A string are open when I'm playing the A. Okay, so as I move this up 2 frets, I can just make a modification. I can put my 1st finger on the G string, so, excuse me, on the A string, and bring 2 of my fingers up to the top 2 strings of the A shape onto the D and the G. Okay, this is another way to play a B using the A shape. Notice my 2nd finger is not touching a string. So that's B, half step is C, D, half step, F, G, A. Okay, another way to be playing those exact same chords, but with different shapes. That's the A shape.